gosh, hi, hello. Hi everyone, how's everyone today? Meow, 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 meow. Okay, let me move that down here, and this over here, and this down here, and whoa, and this down here, and okay, there we go. Let's go play the video game. Okay. Hello! Hi everyone! I'm going to go start at the front and say hello to everyone. Hi Sky! Hi Axel! Hi Emma! Hi Gert! Hi Abby! Does Australia really exist, or is it all lies made up by the spider government? As it's true, Australia does not exist. Wait, I forgot to put my effects on. Hang on. I thought I was forgetting something. Where are we? There we go. Awesome. I don't know whether to play this. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll play this in in a windowed mode. Meow, 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 meow. East Coast is real, but I think the West Coast is secretly fake. West Coast is secretly fake, and Tasmania is actually just made up of spiders' webs. It's just a gigantic spider colony. The fan art on the far right, is that the artist? I think it is. Which one was on the far right? It probably is the artist that you're thinking of. If it's the artist that I'm thinking, I didn't pay any attention to where I put them. I need to play Cult of the Lamb, or I need to get rid of the extension. But I'm determined I'm going to play Cult of the Lamb, so there's no point getting rid of it because it took me so long to set it up last time. And I don't want to get rid of it because I don't want to get rid of my Twitch integration. So I'm going to keep it there until I play Cult of the Lamb in 2.5 years' time. Please enjoy. Do you really exist, or are you a lie made up by the slug government? Also a good question. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Slugs, they don't exist, they're just snails without the shell. Yeah, it's like hermit crabs. Hermit crabs with shell and without shell are actually the same creature. Fun fact. Slugs are just naked snails, it's true. Snail nudists, that's true. Oh no, the slugs are on to me. Does anyone know the song name? Yeah, it's the stamp battle theme from Final Fantasy VII. It's really good. Rebecca's! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I'm convinced that you are the cutest fairy of the realm. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Meow. Also, I forgot to say, Lasu, thank you. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Good morning, evening, afternoon. Who else am I say hello to? Hi, Ambedo. Hi, Dead Moldy Tree, I love your name. Hi, no! Hope everyone's having a good week so far. My week's been pretty good so far. Yeah, I've been having a good time. How about everyone else? What did I do today? What have I been doing? That is an excellent question. Wait, let me get to the end of this and let's put this full screen for now. I have to use my eardrops. I'll be back in a bit. Love you. Good luck with your eardrops, Sky. Whoops. Oh no. Wait. The problems of the full screen button and the blip button being the same. Oh no! Do I just play the entire game with a blip? I mean, I guess I could. I guess why not? Why not? Why not? Let's go for that. Galko's art style is fairly easy to recognize. I love the art so much. It's one of my favorite things ever. I've got it as the background for my phone. It makes me so happy. But yeah, what has my week been like so far? I went I went and bought some new clothes, which I'm excited for them to arrive. Always the hazard of buying them online, because like not only is it like, well, they might not fit. They might not fit, we might have to just return them to the store, but you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But hopefully they fit nicely and look good. Yeah, that's basically been it for me. I've been wanting to, I need to keep playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I'm really enjoying it, but then I got distracted and then I haven't been back to it. So the only problem with me having the blip the entire time is that it looks like my mouth tracking doesn't work quite as well, but no, I guess that's the hazard of speaking with your tongue out, you know? It's a nice morning over here. Everyone hyped for Labor Day tomorrow, day off and all that. Let's go! Let's go! Work, lunch, nap, and now I'm here. It's been a good day. That does sound like a good day. Okay, Lex, you have to go do the surgery aftercare thing. Have a lovely stream. I'll be back later. Good luck with your aftercare. I hope you have a nice time with this. I don't know why I added but yeah, you know, I hope it's not too bad. I'm glad I get to spend my working day with you all. Look, thank you for lurking. Nice time. But yeah, I'm playing Yume Nikki. I'm playing Yume Nikki blind. This is my first playthrough of this game, which is interesting because this is a game that a lot of people have played, but I have not. And it's one of those. It's kind of famous. It's quite a famous game. Wait, I wonder if I can use my controller with this. Let me just exit it, because it would be nice if I could use my controller and then just like sit back. But it's fine if I can't. Oh wait, I might have figured out a hack to wait, why is the okay there. Well, we didn't get the controller working, but we figured out how to get the tongue back in, so that works out. We just have to exit the game and then get, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Lexi VT is work friendly. Nice decibel variation and no screamings. I'm so glad. I'm glad. So let's play the video game. How to play. Go to the bedroom, get in bed, dream world, pinch your cheeks, number 9 key. By examining certain spots, you can acquire a new effect to use. After using one of those effects from the menu, your appearance will change. You can get rid of the effects in the room of doors, number key 5. I see. You can save the game by waking up and checking the desk in the bedroom. Adjusting sound levels. What's the sound volume like so far? Lexi has never screamed before. It's true, it's true. The closest that happens is when someone subscribes and they go, Critical Otter, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Sniperella, welcome, welcome. Is this stream? It might be. I do really love this scenery here. This is very evocative. Yeah, I like this. I think I was saying this the other day, but I've never really played any RPG Maker RPGs. And I think it's because I always really value I played Undertale and that's basically it. And I nearly didn't play Undertale because I'm very fussy about like I was very fussy about games coming out physically and me being able to own them and put them on my shelf. Like that's very important to me. So having RPG Maker games be like digital only was like a kind of a turn off because like, but I guess I've kind of come around. I've kind of softened a little bit over time. I was very upsetty spaghetti. One of the moments that I was most upsetty and spaghetti about was back on the 3DS when Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies came out, and they announced that it was going to be digital only. I remember I was going into the city that day, and I remember reading the news and just like wandering around in like a daze, realizing that like what was at that time one of my favorite game series like ever, I was not going to be able to actually like collect the game and put it on my shelf, because like collecting the original Ace Attorney trilogy was like a really important thing to me. And then suddenly being like, oh, Dual Destinies isn't going to come out like that, then it's like, oh, I don't know. It was just a really sad moment for me. And then I ended up caving, and then I was like, oh fine, I'll go buy the Japanese version of the game and then put it in my 3DS, and I'll pretend that I'm playing it, because like playing it was really important to me. I wasn't going to boycott it because it was like my favorite game series at the time. But like there were some things about like the experience of buying games physically, especially at that time, that was really special to me. Like in order to get Apollo Justice, I like traveled all across the city to different EB Games stores trying to find, because they said that, oh, this store has Apollo Justice in stock, and I went and then it didn't. So I went somewhere else, but like I was exploring all these new locations, and I remember like playing it on my original Nintendo DS and like finishing the first game and looking out the window and being like, that was so amazing and uplifting and fun and exciting. And then the game was like, actually, wait, there's more. And I was like, what? And I remember looking outside the window, and I can remember the exact scenery. Like there's a lot of memories attached to my experience with physical collecting. So having the game come out, this is a very long story to say. Basically, I was steady spaghetti over the fact that it didn't have a physical release. I was a lot less upset about Spirit of Justice, but I think ultimately, I mean, I ended up not like really liking Spirit of Justice, and I did enjoy Dual Destinies, but my experience with the series was not the same after that point. I just wasn't as like emotionally invested in the games that I couldn't like physically hold and put in the cartridge and play and then have a remnant of, because like collecting is really important to me. Like it's really important to me. It was really important to my enjoyment. So that's the long story of, there's a little bit more to the story, I guess. Like oh, Critical Otter, I just realized you said hello. Hi. Sorry, I was so invested in my story. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm playing Yume Nikki for the first time. I realize that I haven't done anything, but I'm going to keep yapping for a moment. But yeah, like collecting created a lot of memories for me, and it created an appreciation for the box art and the manuals and for like curation. Like I really enjoyed curating the collection, choosing what I buy, what I choose not to buy, because I've always been like, I've got a pretty big collection of games, but I'm also pretty fussy. Like if you look at a lot of my game collections, there's a lot of consoles that have like big hits missing because I just don't care about them. Like I don't care. Dixie, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I hope you're having a nice day. But yeah, anyway, so having games like Yume Nikki and Mad Father and Undertale initially not having a physical release really kind of like dampened my excitement to play them, because it was like, well, I can't, this game will only ever exist on my computer, so what's the point, kind of, you know? now I buy digital games like semi-frequently. It's just something I do. Unfortunately, I think streaming kind of changed it because like there's some games that you want to buy that are indie games, and the most convenient way to stream them a lot of the time is to buy them on PC. So that was a thing. I had to buy Alan Wake digitally because it was only released digitally, and I really wanted to play it because I like Remedy games. But yeah, I guess there's a flip side to that. Now I get to play Yume Nikki for the first time. Sorry, I'm going to go chat. I'm going to go read chat now. Hi. Just put on a USB. I should do that. I have thought about this. There was a games company that did something like that where they basically put out... Hello? They basically put out like box copies of indie games. And made like manuals and merchandise for them, and then put the game on a USB, and then that you could go and buy it. I didn't end up buying it because I think it was like located in America, and I was really worried that the boxes are going to get shipped and damaged. And at the time there was actually still like you could still actually go and buy like some PC games from EB Games, for instance. That continued for like quite a long time. I have a couple of interesting like PC titles. Yeah, that's not really something that happens anymore. I mean, my current computer doesn't even have a disk drive. I need to go buy a USB disk drive. I have a USB floppy disk drive. That was my priority. I still haven't played Undertale. I avoided it because it felt like a game that was being way overhyped. I think when I played it, I had no idea that it was anywhere near as hyped as it was. I kind of just thought that it was what's this? A game where you jump to grab the falling eggplants. This game was made before mobile phone emojis became a thing. Interesting. But yeah, so I think in a little ways it's okay. I don't really care too much about that. Okay, nice, very nice, wonderful. But when I played it, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very fun, very uplifting. It had great music. It did a lot of things that was really enjoyable. Yeah, I can say that I genuinely really liked Undertale, but it also has a fan base, and I've completely avoided like any Undertale fans like for my entire existence. I'm still basically one of like only a few people that I know of that has played and likes Undertale. So I think keeping your like expectations in check is definitely a good thing with it. Oopsie doopsie. Seems to be getting physical copies, especially ones that have ended up on the Switch. Well, you can get a physical copy for Undertale. There's a lot of physical copies actually available for indie games. You can go to a retail store and pick up a copy of Hollow Knight. I can't even list all of them because there's way too many. I plan on playing it eventually. I hope that when you eventually do play it, you enjoy it, because like it would be great if like everyone could have the same experience playing. I should probably get into bed, shouldn't I? Oh, interesting. Oh. Can't go hard. Last time we did Cross City EB Games Hunt was for Switch during early COVID. Let's go. Yeah, that's a good time to do. It's quite fun. It's quite fun tracking down games like physically. And like I used to go. There's not many retro game stores in the city where I live, relatively speaking. so I usually had to like travel kind of far, but it was always fun going on like a big long train and bus journey to go to a game store and go see what games they have to pick up, because like again, I'd like see if they have any bargains. Very rare. Very rare that you actually had any bargains, but you know. Ooh, interesting. Whoa, so many doors. I guess we could go through all of them starting, or we could do it completely randomly. That's a great idea. Lexi traveled across the land searching far and wide. It's so true. It's so true. It's a good point. I can remember where I bought most of my physical games. That's a really cool nostalgic memory to me. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, I could not tell you. I have a pretty big Steam library. And I could not tell you when or where I bought a lot of them. Some I can remember buying from like a humble bundle. I got a lot of THQ games once from a THQ bundle because I was like, whoa, there's so many games and it's not that expensive. That's such a bargain. But then I only ended up playing like 3 of them. It was not a good purchase. In fact, I'm going to be honest, most of my at least when I buy like a game physically and I don't get around to playing it for a while, at least then it's something that like I can still enjoy and there's still like some enjoyment. Let's go through a door. Let's pick a, this one looks fun. Oh, wiggly wobbly. Oh. Interesting. I need to catch up with chat, sorry. Oh no, 20 new messages. But yeah, it's definitely something that was very worthwhile for me. I'm sorry I need to stop playing the game to yap, but it's fine. It's fine. I still said they never brought over the second Edgeworth game to the States. I know. Also to the rest of the world. Also to the rest of the world. I would have, although I guess at that point, DS was region unlocked. I did actually buy an R4 cart recently and put the hacked ROM of with the English translation onto it, but I only played the first little bit. I really enjoyed the first Edgeworth game. It's very nostalgic to me, especially because again, it was a game I played on buses, going around train journeys, going to different like retro stores looking for things, going to a retro stores looking for games while playing video games on the bus between places. Like, that's awesome. That's like such a precious memory. Oh, hello. What's this? Sorry, I'm very easily distracted. Anyway, I avoid EB GameSpot if I can. Well, I often find that like if you're looking for something, they can have quite like good, valuable, pre-owned games sometimes. Like EB Games in Australia is like infamously expensive for new releases, but if you get them on their sales, you can actually get some bargains that like exceed what you would get from anywhere else. So I never really cared much about, like, you just don't buy your full price games from EB Games, like they're really expensive, but for a lot of other things they're fine. Alpha, hi! I'm so sorry I'm so far behind on chat. Lexi's playing Yume Nikki. I am! Dottie, it's my first playthrough. I've never played this game before, but at the moment I'm just stopped. Well, because I need to catch up on chat, you know, playing. The rest of this stream could be Medoksky's room. I'd be happy. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Great game, Tumblr asked Phantom. Yeah, I think that. Also, hi Arthur, how are you? I think I've done a very good job avoiding the Undertale fandom. I think it's a really endearing game. It's very endearing. Really, really fun, uplifting. video game. Hang on. Whoa. I skipped a bunch of messages. Hang on. I'm catching up now. Catching up. When are we doing Yume Tuki session on your stream? I need to put out. I guess if I end up enjoying Yume Nikki, then maybe I can play Yume Tuki. It's easy to lose track of what digital games you have nowadays. Everything is very scattered. Yes, I find this is a problem. Like, I know every single physical game that I own, right? But I really cannot say the same for my digital games. Especially when you like got things like Humble Bundle, and then you've got I thought that I had a copy of Alien Isolation the other day on PC. Because I was going to do it for my birthday stream, and I thought I got it as a part of like Epic Games. They gave it away as a free game, but then I went to look for it. It wasn't there, even though I was sure that I'd seen it, and then I couldn't remember where it was, so I had to end up going to buy it again because I didn't know where it was, because yeah, like, I mean, you've got GOG, then you've got Epic Games, then you've got Steam, and then you've got the Microsoft store, and it's just everywhere. It's everywhere. And then you've got digital storefronts for like all of the major consoles. It does get very hectic. It does get very hectic. It makes like searching for like new games to play on stream really weird, because sometimes you just forget what you have. It's a real problem. Hey Lexi, I'm in the office of work still, wanted to check in. Dawn, it's so lovely to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day at the office. I kind of hope the next gen console sucks so I can invest money into retro games instead. I kind of hope. I mean, there's a part of me that like wants to stick with like modern games forever, because like I definitely think that there are genuinely fun and interesting like new experiences, and I don't want to remain like stuck in a rut. Like I want to, you know how if you've got like older parents, how when they'll have grown up with like music from like the 60s and the 70s, and then you talk to them about music, and I got a lot of like my favorite bands from their recommendations. Like I really love Beatles, David Bowie. I really love that era of music, but I think as a blub sorry sorry, anyway, I just noticed the blob. I think like as a consequence of there's also like an attitude where it's like, oh, music back then was so much better. Music back then had like soul and like rhythm to the songs, and now they just sound like noise. I never want to get to that point with video games where new video games just feel like noise. I want to stay tuned in to what new stuff is coming out. But at the same time, I also kind of hope that like, I don't know, keeping up and like collecting for new consoles means that there's like less time to collect for old consoles. And I'd love to collect for old consoles because I love retro games, obviously. So, I mean, I guess you could get to a point where it's like, well, maybe just buy like new games digitally. And maybe if new games eventually do become digital only, then I will become a lot more selective with the games that I buy brand new, because I won't be collecting anymore. I'll only be buying things that like directly interest me, that I want to play. Hopefully that's the intention. Only 6 new messages. Wow. We'll get there eventually. I remember like 10 years ago, I was still buying physical PC games as long as the game included a Steam code, so I could just leave the physical media in the box and download it anyway. Yeah, there was a time for PC games where you could go to a video game retailer and you could go to a store and buy a box that had a CD, but they would often also have a code, and you could just like redeem the Steam code. Like it still had a disc if you wanted to install it separately. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of games that are like this. I thought was quite useful. That was quite useful to have, because then you have like the physical media, and then you also have the the Steam code, which is this is a nice thing to have. Yeah, it's a shame that like physical media for PC is basically dead, because I think that PC had the most interesting media with the big boxes. Big box PC games rule. They're so cool. I love big box PC games. Sadly, I don't own that many. I invested my resources elsewhere, but I wish I owned more. I would love to be like a PC big box game collector. I think that would be so fun. And I wish that games still continued to come out physically for the PC, but sadly it's digital only now. And I guess if like consoles go digital only one day, then my plan is basically this. For as long as video game consoles continue to release like games physically, then I want to collect the games until they get to the point where they're like literally releasing code in a box. Providing there's a game or a cartridge that I can put into the console, then I'm still interested in collecting for them. But as soon as they ditch the disc drive or the cartridge slot, then I will no longer. I'll still play modern games, but I will no longer collect for them, if that makes sense. I'll only collect for older consoles. Yeah, that's my plan. Video games love eggplants, so true. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I just realized where that was in the conversation. Oh no! Undertale was good, but I agree the game is really overhyped. Yeah, I think it's like one of those things. I remember someone on GameFAQs once said about Final Fantasy VII. This is back when like Final Fantasy VII was overhyped. That Final Fantasy VII was the game that became so overhyped that it became so overhated that it became actually kind of underrated, which was the experience that I had when I finally got around to playing Final Fantasy VII, because it was like suddenly it was like everyone hates this game and it's so talked about, but then you actually get to play it. It has like so much soul and so much personality, and it's quirky and it's funny, and the battle system's fun, and there's things to explore, and there's personality to the environment, and the music's great, and there's a moment when you exit Midgard that's actually like quite effective. It has like goofy mini games. Like, it was really fun. And I think that's often like a cycle that happens with really popular video games, where they become really, really well known for being very good, and then people go in with too high expectations and then are disappointed until it gets to the point where everyone then decides that actually this game was really overhyped, and then it kind of goes back to being a little bit more like it mellows out over time. Time mellows out all video game opinions except Chrono Cross, which is forever the most popular and best RPG ever forever. Everyone loves Chrono Cross forever. Oh my gosh, that's a really wild one to me. The ideal time to play Undertale was fall 2015, and the second best time is now. Exactly. I think now's a great time to play Undertale, because you're aware that it's a good game. You're also aware that it's like probably got like a lot of people that like aren't as into it now because it's so popular. So now's a great time to become a fan of it, because now it's kind of got like that the hype is like mellowed out again for it. I don't think it was overhyped. I think people were just really annoying when it was new. Yeah, people were really annoying when it was new. I do remember this, and then I tuned it out because I was like, oh, it's digital only. It's a digital only game. Don't worry about it. Undertale came around when I needed a game like that, so I always have a soft spot for it. I felt bad for people who streamed it though. People were so weird about it. I want to ask... Wait, time. Oh, what's this? Oh, nice. I want to ask why they were weird about it, but at the same time, maybe I don't want to know. Like, I have remained blissfully unaware of whatever happened with Undertale. I saw some animations on YouTube. I thought some of the animations were kind of neato, and they made some songs that were kind of catchy. That's as far as my awareness of the Undertale fandom goes. You got the Rare TV event first try. I did? Wait, that was rare? I mean, what can I say? Streamer luck. Also, that was so long ago. Oh my gosh. I think one of the main problems with the Undertale fandom is how integrated it is with the Homestuck community. Okay, I don't know what Homestuck is either. I've also remained blissfully unaware of Homestuck, so I guess lucky me. So few doors. It makes it so much harder to choose when there's not many options. I still have no clue what Homestuck is about. I just know I wanted nothing to do with it or Undertale because of it. I don't know what it is either. I'm curious now. I'd like to explore this, but maybe now is not the time. I don't know if you saw in Discord, but I actually made some progress past Chapter 2 in Tokyo Mirage Sessions and didn't completely restart it. Let's go! Let's go! That's amazing! I'm so proud of you! I'm so proud of you! Awesome! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, I hope you end up enjoying the game and you make it past Chapter 3 this time. Learning to go through the discounted used games bin at EB Games rapidly is a skill. It is a skill. It's like you very quickly get to know like all of the stuff that's like usually there and all of the stuff that's actually interesting. There's a web browser version of Yume Tuki that anyone can join in on with multiplayer. That's interesting. Who would win in a fight? Me and you versus Baruto. Who's Baruto? I know who he is. I don't care to answer the question though. Maru, hi! Welcome! Thank you for your extremely silly question. It made my life slightly more interesting. I don't think you even need to make an account. I missed EV Games because GameSpot before GameStop ate them. I've heard bad things about GameStop in America. I think EB Games always looks a lot cleaner and like more aesthetically pleasing. And I'm going to be honest, people always complain about the fact that they ask you for like disc insurance. It's not that I really struggle. I'm a huge people pleaser. I struggle to say no. And I have never once bought disc insurance from EB Games. Not a single time. Because I guess it's really easy for me because I am so fussy with my games that I know that I will never damage the discs. I know that they will stay as like perfect as they can forever. It's just weird that Sony wants to bring out the PlayStation 6 soon when a lot of people are just getting their hands. Wait, they do? Do they want to bring it out soon, or is it just a case where because they start development for consoles like way before they come out, like the PlayStation. I remember people saying like, oh, Sony's already developing the PlayStation 5 like only a little bit after the PlayStation 4 had come out, but the PlayStation 5 came out came out a long time later. I do hope that they end up making some kind of a PlayStation console again, although I have a feeling that it would be digital only. And if it's digital only, then it's like, why would I buy this PlayStation console when I could go and buy a Steam Deck instead and go play those digital games? When I went to GameSpot in the US, it felt identical to EB Games Heath Shop. Interesting. This is because they are the same since 2005 or so. For some reason, they kept the EB Games name and primarily used it outside the US. That is really interesting. I've always wondered about this. Unfortunately, GameStop in the US is the only real game store left. Almost all retro and game stores are basically gone or merged with comic stops. That's really sad. That's really sad. That makes me feel... yeah. I remember the merge. I didn't expect them to be like identical. That's so interesting. Now GameStop is a place you buy games and random games and anime related stuff and EB Games. Before the merger was a proper retro game store. Yeah, EB Games unfortunately in Australia does not have any retro games. I imported some games from GameStop in America because I was like, wow, they're actually kind of cheap. And oh my gosh, I learned my lesson. I bought like 5 or 6 like pre-owned retro PlayStation 1 games like Mega Man 4, 5, 6, Chrono Cross, Vagrant Story. They all shipped in like a brown paper bag, disc only. That's it. That was one of the saddest moments I've ever been. I waited 3 weeks for those games to arrive. I love Chrono Cross. I really want to play Chrono Cross. I think that game's aesthetic is so interesting. Make console, make exclusives, make new console, make new exclusives that are not compatible with older console models. Profit. I think that's Sony's commercial process. Well, I mean that's technically everyone's commercial process when it comes to consoles. That's why I refuse to buy a console for console exclusive. It just seems so stupid. Well, the good news is that you'll probably be able to emulate everything eventually anyway, so providing your PC is good enough. Held back by its association with Chrono Trigger. And they tried to add connections to Chrono Trigger that felt out of place. I have always wondered how it connects to Chrono Trigger because it looks nothing like it, like in any way. I gotta say my opinion on Final Fantasy VII since 1998 has been that while the plot is confusing, the gameplay is simple. That's what I liked it about it. Final Fantasy VI was probably a more in-depth game, but Final Fantasy VII was comparatively chill or something. Yeah, it has nice vibes. Final Fantasy VII generally has like nice vibes. I really enjoy it. I mean, a lot, if not most, Sony exclusives are making their way to PC besides Bloodborne cries. Yeah, maybe one day we'll get a Bloodborne on PC. That would be nice. I know enough about Homestuck to know not to know more about Homestuck. See, I don't know anything about Homestuck. I don't even know whether it's something I avoid. It sounds like it sounds like something in which someone is stuck at home. Is it related to Home Alone, the classic children's film? Bloodborne is the one game I care about. One day, believe, honk honk. It's so sad because FromSoft would love to remake, but they don't own the license. Sony does. They need to do it one day, please, Sony, come on. You say EB Games looks cleaner, and my first thought is how I've never seen more half price % off signs in one place in my entire life, and I never will. They definitely, when they go for a sale, they definitely put the sale signs everywhere. It's kind of hilarious. Floors, ceilings, tables, windows, everything hanging down, basically every surface encountered. It's really funny. I know, I love it. It's one of the games I'll never get to enjoy unless there's a remake or emulation gets good enough. I refuse to buy a PlayStation just to be able to play Bloodborne. A very valid reason to never own a console and never play Bloodborne. Hopefully one day we'll get it on PC. Sony higher ups are always talking about PS6. I think it might be just a case, and I could be wrong. They could bring out like PlayStation 6 in like a year or two's time, which would be crazy, but I suspect that it's probably a case of they're talking about like way before they actually plan on releasing it. Meow meow meow. Funnily enough, skills from browsing rental stores for a game to rent applied while rummaging through stores used in discount bins shops. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely something you get to know a lot of video games just from like looking at stuff. Maybe Shadow of the Colossus as well, but even then buying a console for just 2 games. Shadow of the Colossus is very good. You can always emulate the PS2 version if you wanted to. But it would be great if those games came to... Having them more accessible would be great. Most retro game stores in the US are like their own single store, or like 2 to 3 stores at most, and often go out of business. Yeah, sadly. We've got a couple that I know of, like semi nearby. They're always really expensive though. It's difficult because like you want to go and support the retro game store, but also the retro games are like so expensive, and then even then you're never quite sure whether like you'll find something that you want to buy from the store or not. I'm lucky enough that there are only 2 stores in the city that I live 30 to 40 minutes of here. The world of Shattered Colossus reminds me of Halo 1 when you first land on the Halo ring, so beautiful and lush but empty. That's a really interesting comparison. I always did think that like with Halo 1, the most interesting part of that game is definitely like the world that you land on. And the little robot I thought was very cute. I didn't really care much for the shooty bits, but yeah, the rest of it was pretty fun. Bloodborne is like the most played game on PlayStation now on PC, isn't it? It'd be foolish not to port it at this point. Yeah, I mean, I guess the thought process is that like maybe someone is remaking it, which I mean I think it feels a bit pointless because I don't know. I'd rather see a sequel to Bloodborne than a remake of it, but I don't think we're probably ever going to see a sequel to Bloodborne, so who knows. Maybe one day FromSoft will make like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. That would be nice. My biggest issue with EB Games is that they really fuck you over for your trading value. I learned very early on that you get like $2 per game for a trade-in, and then I was like, yeah, I'm never doing this ever again. I'm never doing this again. If you want like quick money for like something, then it's kind of fine, but otherwise, yeah, nah. The other thing is that if you've got like some games that you don't want to put up on eBay because like they're not popular enough, and they'll like sit on your shelf for like 6 months, and then someone will randomly buy them. And then you'll miss the message because you're away in like Hawaii or something. I don't know why I thought of Hawaii, but yeah. Retro game stores charging $50 for a loose copy of Bubsy. It's very true. It's very true. I think I can start playing the video game again now. What's this? Oh, this looks. This looks very important. Okay. This looks like it could be interacted with. Nope. Nope. I don't know if Sony looks at those stats. They think they get more money from new console remake from said console. Meanwhile, there's probably so many people who would gladly buy the game if it became accessible on PC that would probably make more sales than the console remake would make. That's probably the case, yeah. What is this? I realized that I've been playing Yume Nikki for a very long time now, 56 minutes, and I've like barely made. But then again, I think on the other hand, like this is kind of just basically like the just chatting section of the stream. So instead of like, maybe I need to, but I think that the problem is that like, if I have like a just chatting section at the start of my stream, what? It would just feel like it's very, like I don't have a proper background and then I need to go invest. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, door? Oh. Okay, hang on. So does this world loop? That's the question. It does loop. So that means if we go down, we might end up finding something more interesting. This does look important though. I don't know why they remade The Last of Us Part 1, but that was probably the dumbest thing to do instead of just porting over the PS4. I know that was a really silly thing to do. That like there was barely any reason to remake The Last of Us Part 1. It's like the most unnecessary remake. I think I kind of understand how the looping of this world works. Okay. Let's head this way for a second. New Wiz kind of made a spiritual successor of Lies of P. Yeah, Lies of P was very good. Oh, wait, what's this? Hang on. No? 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 Okay, well, you know. I'm usually not too bad at like navigating maze-like environments. Okay, let's head back to the door now. When will it end? Hacked, hi! Miyu, hi! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! How are you? I hope you're well. Hello, Queen. I mean, neither, because I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, wow, we have so much in common. In comparison, whoa, what is this? This is very Jill of the Jungle, which is not something I thought that I would be saying. But it is very Jill of the Jungle. In comparison, a local chain of retro game stores in the state. I went to college and I got like 50% for trading in Xenosaga Episode 3. Oh no. It was sold for $70 back then. With a little extra money to get a Nintendo 64 expansion pack and various nostalgia games. Oh no. That is the classic. That's the thing that you'd never want to happen. Oh wait, what's this? Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, what's down here? Oh my gosh, little friends! Oh my gosh, little friends! Or are they friends? Bum bum bum. Doing okay. Tomorrow we'll be at a job fair facilitating and gathering data for the event. Let's go! I hope you have a nice time at the job fair. I hope it's really good for you. But yeah, does this seem really, this seems really, the music is really like Jill of the Jungle. Let's walk this way for a moment. I mean, I got things that brought me joy, but lost a game that I realized I wanted back for it to go to $150 to $200 in price. Pain. Pain. Yeah, I lost a bunch of games to EB Games because I traded them in. I lost Bomberman Tournament / Story. It was called Bomberman Tournament here. I lost Legacy of Goku 2. which was a real shame because I really liked those games. I traded my copy of Spyro 3 again, like not super valuable, but big regrets getting rid of them. Oh, wait, this guy looks interesting. Our organization is the one hosting it. My job is just to assist and gather client job seeker information with companies. Oh, interesting. I hope it goes well for you. I hope it ends up being a nice day and that people are kind and pleasant to you. Ghost Pokemon Stadium 1 and the N64 went up in price to compensate at least. Golden Sun, Luigi's Mansion, Kirby Air Ride games that regret trading in. It's always really sad because like at the time you're always like, yeah, no, I can go without these games. I'd rather get some new games. Where is the door? Maybe I need to just walk down for a bit. I'm too attached to have a trade in mind. Yeah, me too. Oh, there we go. Okay, we found the door. Ooh, this level looks spooky. Hopefully they've been belligerent as one way to not get hired. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm sure people will be very pleasant just for that reason alone, basically, won't they? They're very like spooky, scary Slenderman in the background. Okay, so these maps are not that long. I wonder if there's a way to... Oh, wait, what was this? I saw a little guy. Where'd the little guy go? I saw a little gnome. Ooh, gnome pyramid. Oh my gosh, hello. Oh. Well. Is this one of those moments where I'm stuck here forever? This looks like I might be stuck here. Do I need to wake myself up? Do I need to wake myself up? Does anyone know? Oh well. Never mind, I did it anyway. Let's go save the game! I wonder if there's any point in saving the game because we haven't made any progress yet, so... This is going to take me a while to finish, isn't it? When you are a teen young adult who can't work and live in a family that's barely managing middle class wealth, you can sometimes get a bit desperate to get money for new games. Yeah, that's true. Now I'm so picky I barely get new games because I have no income and I want to make sure I get the most out of my money. It's a very wait, is the background here different? It kind of is, isn't it? Does it just play every single time? That black background with the well-lit building with no light constantly happens in my dream. That's interesting. Dreams are really, really interesting. Lucid dreaming is fascinating. Or am I just really lucky? Which door did we go? I think this one's the annoying one. Yeah, this is Jill of the Jungle. This was the spooky, scary skeleton world? We need to find the gnome. Pretty sure the Aztec bath-roof thing is rare. I don't know, I haven't played this game even either and have barely watched anyone play, but I remember being told that. That's kind of cool then, that I got it twice in a row. There are little gnomes around here. Are they evil? I must find them. Oh no! We picked him up. Midget. Oh. Oh my gosh, we're small. Oh. No. Small. Dottie said it was rare. The first thing Lexi saw on the Dream TV, Dottie said it was rare. I got it twice in a row. I'm quite happy about that. Well, we got something, so let's save the game this time. 1 in 16 or something, so getting it twice is 1 in 256. Let's go! I'm quite happy about that. Dottie's going to lose their shit when they find out. What can I say? I'm just that talented. There's a lot of sales at the moment on Japanese stuff because Golden Week just started in Japan, which is like the Christmas break to them basically. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a bunch of games that I want on Steam that I'm thinking of buying. This game is definitely interesting. We seem to... Oh, okay. Okay. So if we get snatched by that little person, then we get sent to that realm and then we get sent back. Whoa, wait, the sky's different. Oh, interesting. I don't have Sekiro yet, but $45 to deny. Sekiro is really good. It's one of my favorite games ever. I really love that game. Now that I know what causes that effect to play, It's going to depend on whether it is... I wonder if we can do it by stealth. I'm going to take a guess and say that the way that you use the power. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That does seem like it would be good if we could make that happen there. Interesting. I kind of really want to get into RPG Maker games because again, like, it's something that I've never really explored. And I guess this is the gateway drug, right? This is kind of the gateway drug. Sekiro is alright. It's definitely one of these games where it's says learn the combat or else. That's true. That's true. I guess I am assuming that like you people know that it's a get good type of game. Earth Defense Force 6 should be coming out in the next few months. Oh my gosh, yes, please. I love Earth Defense Force. Oh boy, it's the perfect time for me to gift people EDF 5. I do really need I'm not asking anyone to gift it to me, but I need to buy EDF 5 one day. I played, what one did I have? I have the one on PlayStation Vita, and I have Earth Defense Force 4.1. That one was really fun. I enjoyed playing that game with my sister. I also need to actually try playing a lot of games on console and Steam, which goes into the decision of playing a new game. That's true. That's why I've never played the game before myself. I wouldn't think anything of significance when the sky changes or I'm in a slightly different room or something. It's better to live vicariously. Very true. Wise words, honestly. Sekiro is $30 US and 50% off. It's the highest discount it's ever been. EDF! EDF! Yeah, it's so true. Feels like it should be more than 50% off. It does feel like that. It's really frustrating when certain games just refuse to get discounted. I'm searching through resellers to see if they have bigger discounts. That's true. That's true. There might be someone. I'm still waiting for Armored Core 6 to go on sale. Every single sale is included in the FromSoft banding games list, but never on sale. That's really frustrating. One day, praise. EDF Twitter is acting up again, so I think we'll have a release date soon. Ooh, exciting! Armored Core 6 might take a while to go on any significant sale. I think From Software games are just like, they're weirdly desirable, so they kind of never go on sale. It's like FromSoft games and Nintendo games always kind of hold their value. I only own EDF 4.1. EDF 4.1 is awesome. I love it so much. The Vita one was 3. Interesting. Unfortunately, due to my insane ridiculous regional pricing, I can't even gift you EDF on the same price. I think it's actually kind of, EDF is not that special in Australia at least. So yeah, regional pricing is such a pain. EDF 4.1 and 5 are great. The spin-off titles are good too, but they're not a good starting point. The spin-off titles are like that voxel-based one and the one that was made by that Western studio. I don't know. I owned the one on PlayStation 3, the one with the green cover. That one was weird. That one was weird. EDF Old Brothers was pretty fun. A lot of people hated EDF Iron Rain, but I really liked it. EDF Armored Insect Armageddon is the opposite. I hated it. Most people liked it. Oh yeah, I hated Insect Armageddon. Maybe I would like Iron Rain, who knows? The Voxel one was World Brothers. Interesting. I hate regional pricing during sales. Makes gifting out so degrees impossible. It's really frustrating. Usually I can gift people relatively easy. But maybe it's the maybe it's the uh-oh, what is this? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is just the end of the maze. I see. I see. Okay. I'm sure just going down random paths will be fine. This looks like the way forward. I'm great at mazes, don't worry. I can just go in blindly and hope for the best. I'm great at navigating. That goes down there, so where does this go up to? Does it loop around to here? I see. What is this? Nothing. I love this OST. It's really good. Lost Huntress, hi, welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. This is my first playthrough. Uh-oh. Not that idiot. Okay. Well, that looks like something. I'm sure there's no way that blindly stumbling around the maze will get us hopelessly lost. Every time I play, whoa. Looking at this screen and then looking at my second monitor is giving me like weird visual feedback. Every time I play Fencer in 4 or 5, we go into game few raids to take on the entire horde. Fencer is like the most fun class ever. They're so good. It's really fun. It's really fun playing Fencer. Also because women. This is a virtual boy, surely. This is what it felt like to play the virtual boy. I can feel the migraine coming on. Oh, my eyes. The ass backward way a friend and I had to take them was gift me XCOM last 2 years was insane. Basically had to send me money via PayPal and I have my PayPal set up for business which holds my money I get sent for like 20 days. Meanwhile, I bought the game myself with my money and waited for the PayPal payment. That's awesome! Wing Diver is the flying girl. Fencer is the heavy armored dude. Oh, Wing Diver. I love Wing Diver. This is hurting my head. What is better to start off with, EDF 4.1 or 5? I'm new to the series and they're both on sale. Well, I can't answer that question because I've only played, out of those two, I've only played 4.1, but I would say that they're kind of all a good starting point because they all kind of have like the same basic-y gameplay loop. I don't know what additions I don't know what additions 5 made to the formula that sets it apart. What? I need something for this, don't I? Do I need a coin? I need a coin, don't I? Whatever. Whatever. Sky, thank you so much for lurking. 4.5 is a bit on the jankier side, can be significantly harder and high difficulty. Okay, so sounds like 5 is a good bet. Gonna have to blah blah blah. See you in a bit. Bye, Sky. I hope you have a lovely time. So should I get 5 then because it's easier? Literally because they couldn't gift the game to me because they were European. Best part is the amount they paid was the same I would pay if currency conversion was taken into account. Oh no. That's a bit of a pain. Okay, well, I guess this is a come back to moment. Maybe we go and see if we can interact with this ugly girl, see where she sends us. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think there's anything more we can do in this part. So I guess we'll come back here. But there's a red square that we don't seem to be able to interact with, and we can't move any further. So I feel like we've kind of exhausted the amount of progress we can take from this part, so I guess we'll wake up and save the game. Five has a lot of quality of life changes and a bunch of quality of life bits and changes to the class to make it play different. 5 is basically a franchise reboot to stories in fact. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's go back to sleep. Let's go back to nappies. Time for nap. Let's see if I can get it again. Oh, shame. 4.1 Fencer and 5 Fencer are both liars. They tell you that they're slow, heavy armored classes, but they're capable of being the fastest being alive. Sounds fun. Let's see what this door is. Meow, 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 meow. Eyeball room! Eyeball room! Oh my gosh, grabby hands. Should we go and hold hands? Hold hands? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh! Pretty lady. Hello. Hello? Oh. These hands look like they'll grab me if I go between them. Nothing goes the way I want it to. What's this? Eyeball maze! Eyeball maze! Eyeball maze! Okay. Oh, wait, what's this? Hello? Eye palm. What does this do? Hold hands. Amazing. Wait, what's this in the background? What's that in the hand? It kind of looks a bit like a mouse or something. This game is so ooh. Legs? This game is so interesting. Hello? Oh my gosh, friend? Can we poke them in the eyes? Aww. A shame. Ah, looks like Lexi can finally escape from jail if Tori Ningen finds her. I sure hope that is the case. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. Safi! Safi, hi! Or what do you prefer? Magi? Or Maggie? I don't know how you want your name pronounced. Welcome! How are you? Safi. Hi Safi, it's lovely to meet you. I hope your day is nice. I'm guessing you're a fan of this game. This is my first playthrough. Just found out Sonic Heroes for PC is banned anywhere now, so that's cool. That is kind of cool. I remember playing the demo for Sonic Heroes on PC and being like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest video game ever created. I played that demo so many times. And then I bought it for PlayStation 2 and it just was not as good. I remember those eyeballs. I'm doing well. Yes, Yume, Nikki, something I love quite a bit. Oh, I really find it so interesting. The fandom around this game, because like I was saying this before, I've never been into RPG Maker games very much. Meow 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 meow. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Because I was just very into like physical collecting, so having stuff that I couldn't like physically collect was not something that I was really interested in at the time. And there's lots of like other games, obviously. Hand? This is a hand. The thing is, the effect you have equipped can send you back to the Nexus with the press of the action key. Oh wait, what's the action key? Wait, what's the action key? I thought it was enter, but pressing enter doesn't do anything. Shift? Shift. No? 5? 1, 2. Whoa, it's 2. Oh, interesting. Well, that's useful. There we are. Wasn't into RPG Maker games until I got a free copy of one called Skyborn. I liked it so much I ended up speedrunning about 4 years ago. Let's go! This game is... wait. So if... what's... Watching this makes me want to replay my 2 favorite RPG Maker games. What are your 2 favorite RPG Maker games? I need recommendations. I don't think I'm going to have an RPG Maker. I wonder if I just follow. I mean, this seems like something to follow, right? This sounds like the Sonic drowning sound. I'm guessing there's something in this room, but I'm not sure what it is. I got into Yume Nikki when it was relatively new. Like, sure, there was a following, but it wasn't released in official capacity, so we had to deal with fan translations. Oh! I got into, what was it? Spelunky and Cave Story back when they were both freeware games. So I was very surprised when I saw Spelunky, like, becoming like this hit indie game, being like, oh wait, I know this game. It's that weird freeware game that I've played a bunch. I think, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that original Spelunky has like way better music than the one that ended up appearing later. The art is so interesting as well. It would be interesting to look into like some of the okay, let's try this. Let's just go left. And see where it leads us. Well, it will lead us back to the door, but let's see what we can see. Oh, okay. We got a bicycle. Okay, well that's useful. That's pretty useful. And then let's head back to the door, and then let's head down. And let's just go in this direction. And see if there's anything to see. Well, we found something in this world, so that's important. Oh no, I missed a bunch of top one is Witch's House MV and second is LB. Oh, interesting. I've heard of LB too. My favorite RPG maker is the Hidden Gem Gwimby's Adventure spin-off. I have never heard of that. That's so interesting. It's literally a world that I've just like I've never bothered really pursuing. My favorite Spelunky Classic was pretty popular in retro gaming circles. Spelunky Classic is very good. This looks like one of the more interesting sections here. Let's just go up from here. Meow meow meow. I played Spelunky before it became popular enough to get remade for consoles. Yeah, me too. Oh, wait, what's this? Hello? Oh, wait, okay. What I want to do here is... So, it's up from the circle thing. Ding dong. Special delivery. Oh my gosh, a person. Oops, hang on. Honestly, Yume Nikki is a game I love purely on the basis that of being what they call dream exploration games, designed with no concise plot but plenty of imagery for theory fodder. There's definitely a lot of stuff that's going on here that is very interesting. I have Cave Story Plus on Steam, but never really got around to replay Cave Story. It's strange that I own Cave Story Plus physically on Switch, and then I own Cave Story 3D on 3DS. Although I must admit I never really liked that version of the game because I like the pixel art, so yeah. Oopsie doopsie. But I think there was like some differences between the original Cave Story and the Plus version, but I don't remember it looking very different, so I'm not sure what differences there are. I don't usually remember my dreams. I get very vivid dreams. I get very vivid dreams quite often. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I only remember one dream vividly, and it was a weird dream. Huntress, what was your dream, if you don't mind sharing? You don't have to. I'm just curious. Story through environmental storytelling and context cues. I tend to only remember my nightmares and stress dreams. Oh no! I remember a lot of my happy dreams. I thought I killed them all in Parasite Eve. They followed me here. No! Tragedy. Story is 100% up to the player is what I mean. I really enjoy it when games are up to the player. Well, we got them to do something, so that's good. You know, I often think about things in games like this. So, navigating in... There's no way to go diagonally, right? So you can only go up, down, left, right. So that means whenever there's like a diagonal section, you kind of have to go this like weird wibbly wobbly movement like this. But I always think that's really interesting. Because like, oh wait, what's this? Hello. Blood for the blood god. Parasite Eve good. I've always wanted to try it, but it seemed really weird and experimental. I've been saving Parasite Eve to stream it for like such a long time. I really need to get around to finally playing it. First is good, second is fine, and we should talk about the third birthday. What third birthday? Isn't the third on PlayStation Vita? The third one is a PSP game. I remember my friend calling the third Parasite Eve game the third birthday. Oh my gosh. That's pretty much what environmental storytelling is meant to do. Present you with visual cues and connect dots and figure out what happened. Third birthday is considered the worst to the point we don't talk about it. Huh. Oh, hello. What's this? Frog! We got a frog! Ribbit, ribbit! Let's see what the frog does. Transforms into frog. Interesting. Oh, Lexi, can I tell you something really cool about us Yume Nikki fans? Some people managed to pull off something amazing. They made Yume Nikki playable with other people. That's really cool. That's really cool. I've always thought about this, but I think walking simulators. I just wait, hang on. Sorry, I need to pause. I hate the term walking simulator. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh my gosh, onion! Oh, I already know where this is. Hello! But I've always thought that the genre is sometimes known as walking simulators. I think I call them like narrative. I think the term that I started calling them was narrative adventure games. Never mind. This is too mind-bending for me to talk about random stuff. Hello. Walking sim started as a derogatory term, didn't it? Yes, it did. That's why I don't like it. The suspense, the dread, the plot twist. Wait, where are we up to? Oh no, I missed some messages. Hang on. Definitely give the first one a try. It is very 90s and has unique combat. It's not that difficult either once you know how the combat works. Yeah, I really want to stream it sometime soon. So this is the dream that you told me about. So wake up in a corner market I grew up by called Kenwood Market. Mind me, haven't been there in over 10 years. It's night time and I'm locked in. All I can see is Foxy from FNAF staring at a corner, not moving, and a cow. The cow comes up to me and opens their mouth, which is not normal shaped mouth, and inside the cows are just a pile of bean burritos. That's really weird. That's a really weird dream. Riveting gameplay. Where are we up to? Second Life is good as far as walking simulators go. The original contents are largely abandoned, so you can walk from one end to the other and explore these cool abandoned houses and villages from 10 years ago. I remember playing Second Life and being like incredibly confused as to like what you were supposed to do in that game. I guess it was like just socialize. Ooh. Obviously if a game's getting a major remake like Persona 3, I'ma play that instead, but it's really bad. But most PlayStation 1 2 games are on my list. That's awesome. I hope you end up enjoying it. Can't stream Second Life? Can't stream Second Life? I assume that's what it is. James, hi! How are you finding this, Lexi? I've seen a few people stream and I find it doesn't really make for great content. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. It's a bit mysterious as to like what you have to do, but we're making our way through it. Yume Tuki, or in Japanese, Yume Nikki, is the fan-made sequel by members of the Two-chan. Second Life is banned from Twitch because of the adult content, which is fair. That's one of its biggest audiences, but beyond that, there's some really interesting stuff in some areas that still thrives. Interesting. 2-channel. Oh. Okay, so it's a Japanese BBS system, kind of like how 4chan is for us. I've never been on 4chan, but it scares me. I've been too scared to go there. I read a really interesting book on 4chan though once. About the ways in which anonymity, they were comparing and contrasting like 4chan to Facebook, and how one is like completely anonymous, whereas like creates an entirely separate online identity from your real life, whereas Facebook is connected to your real life, meaning that your online adventures and escapades have consequences in the real world. And it was a really interesting book. It was called How Anonymous Conquered the Internet. VR chat largely replaced Second Life, though it's quite different. Second Life is more of a seamless world, has a lot more props and stuff. Interesting. Blame the fairies. Oh no! Fairies tend to ruin a lot of things and make it weird. I do like a lot of fairy characters, but I must admit it's a bit like Undertale fans. I've never interacted with anyone that's been like unpleasant, and I've never really seen the fandoms. Am I just going around in a loop here? Is this winnable? Jokey, I'm not sure. Thank you for the 1 bitty. For anyone that knows this game, is there a way to get through this maze? Or am I stuck here? I think it's humans in general that ruin a lot of things. Yeah, I agree with that. Fairies are the backbone of our IT system. It's true, it's true. All the fairies I've known are lovely, but then again, I've never known any of the really messed up sub-fandom. I just stay away from fandoms in general. It's like, I know fairy characters exist, and I like a lot of the games that have fairy characters in them. I think they're really cute. And it's like Undertale. I know Undertale exists. I played it. I really enjoyed it. But I don't interact with the fandoms at all. At all. Here you want to go to the top red block. I think I know which block you mean. So let me see if I can get back to that location. I must admit, the the sound of the teleporting is starting to drive me a little bit insane. Fandom has got a negative connotation to it for me over the years. Yeah, I think it's just better to avoid them all entirely. Which is really easy to do because it's the internet and you get to choose where you go and who you interact with. And usually, unless you're like deliberately seeking stuff out, you're not going to really encounter people. I remember making an entire dungeon RPG Maker. It's just how it was. I felt like a genius when I was young. Oh no. Huntress, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Top red block, is it this one? Maybe this is the moment to look up a guide. Maybe this is a moment to look up a guide. I found you on my recommended. Oh, thank you, Twitch. Thank you for blessing me. I'm not really in any fandom. There's too many people, scary people in fandoms. There are. Unrelated, I'm trying to work on my own project using RPG Maker, and at the moment it's on indefinite hiatus until I get better assets made for the characters, overworld and battle sprites, character talk sprites. Then I can start gathering textures on Doom Resource websites to remake the battle cutscenes. Backgrounds. That's awesome! That's awesome! I'm so excited for you. I hope it's an amazing success. How have you not lost your mind hearing the teleport sound? I am honestly losing my mind a little bit. It's giving me a bad headache. When I see people playing Yume, Nikki, I always recommend looking at a guide since you can easily get lost. I might have a quick look at, oops, sorry. Hang on. There. Yume, Nikki, red teleporters. That sounds like it should be. Okay. Hang on. Let's see if I can do. Sorry, it's just a little square. Sorry. Okay, now. Okay, I think I've got a map. So I am... here, I think. No, I'm not. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. So basically at the start. Hang on. Give me a moment. This should be it. Awesome! There we go. That was, even with the map, this is ridiculous. Well, we made it eventually. We made it eventually. I made a very scuffed RPG game on Game Maker as a project to show off sprite work we're supposed to make in a 2D game art class. That's awesome! I made a few things in RPG Maker years ago, lost them though. I made some levels in... I realize this is not on the same level, but I made some levels in Super Mario Maker that I was really proud of. When Super Mario Maker came out, I was really interested in creating like some like narrative based games. I made a game where you played as a Goomba and you had to like follow along with the other Goombas, but because you're like Goomba Mario, you can't take a hit from the other Goombas, right? But if you played it through properly, and it was really difficult to enforce like how the player played it, I ended up having to use like a lot of blocks in order to stop them from like jumping and crushing the rest of the Goombas. It was a Goomba burger factory. It was a Goomba burger factory. They were like sending the Goombas along a conveyor belt in order to make them into meat burgers. so it was like trying to figure out how to like escape the Goomba conveyor belt and like find your way to freedom. Then I made another level that was like, it was an exact replica of World 1-1 in Super Mario Bros. 3, because I like the NES, I like the Super Mario Bros. 3 assets best in Super Mario Maker. That's my favorite. I think they're the most atmospheric. It was an exact replica of the very first level, like exact. I made everything exactly the same until you got to the end point where there was a wall of spikes. So rather than going into like the end of the world and hitting like the goal, you then have to go down a pipe, and the pipe teleports you to an underground level that's basically haunted. And in Super Mario Bros. 1, there was this mushroom that gives you this spooky wobbly wobbly effect. So I tried to like make the level get progressively more unhinged because I was taking inspiration from Silent Hill, right? I was taking inspiration from Silent Hill. Yeah, I was really proud of that level. And then a lot of the others were not as exciting. There was like one I called like Run Samus Run, where it was just like, it was like it was basically like an endless runner, except obviously you have to hold the run button down and you had to like escape from gigantic thwomps. It was instant death if you didn't run, but if you did run, it was a really fun run to the end. That was quite easy. It was quite easy to beat. It was designed to be easy, but yeah. And then what else was there? I think that was most of them, to be honest. There was like one where you had to, there was one where you like you had to like run away from, I think like a Bowser or something, and it chased you throughout the entire level, but then at the end you get like a power up that like makes you super powerful. That was fun. And then I made one where it was like Alice in Wonderland, where you start off in like a regular sized world and then you go down a pipe and then suddenly you're in a house that's like way too big and it's like owned by gigantic Koopas, which you can't do anything with until the very end, in which you get a power up that lets you like break out of the house and like free yourself. That was fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed. I got really obsessive at Mario Maker initially, and then I just lost interest. Now back to talking to chat. It's fun to dabble and have a creative outlet. It is. I think my creative outlet at the moment is currently drawing and art. The USB drive either got chewed on by my dog or the plug bit was torn off in some way. No, that's really sad. I have the sprite work uploaded DeviantArt. That's good at least. Goomburger. It was called something like that. It was something like that. There's literally a level in Mario Brothers Wonder that's not that much different. I can't believe Nintendo ripped off my idea. Tragic. Fun fact, there's a Yume Nikki manga and novel. Oh, I might have a look at those. Here's the thing, the project I'm working on is based on an original story of my own. As a child, I remember actually making little test games to learn the ins and outs of the engine, plus learn how to pull specific concepts off. Like, one silly concept game was a crossover Legend of Zelda cross Clock Tower. That's amazing. I love that. I was really into that horror game from the Super Famicom back then, even if it was somewhat more inspired by its sequel, Clock Tower 2. Oh, yeah, I need to play the Clock Tower games one day. I'm a big fan of Haunting Ground. I love Haunting Ground. I've been meaning to play Clock Tower 3 for like the past however many long. It's been a long time. And I really want to play the other Clock Tower games obviously as well. I posted a link in Discord to my old DeviantArt account if you're interested. I'll have a look. Neither the manga nor the novel is canon, they're just interpretations of the author of the OG game. Oh, interesting. There's a game I really like. I've never actually played a game, but I've seen it up a stream. One day I'll stream it. It's called Neverending Nightmares, but it has a manga. There's a manga for Neverending Nightmares, and it was awesome. I love the art. I love that like scratchy pen look. I love the scratchy pen look. It's awesome. One thing I'm happy to buy before selling out is the Yume Nikki vinyl. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh, what is this? Well, that seemed like a... Hmm? 20724. I should write this down, but at the same time I have chat to remember it for me. So I don't need to do... I can be lazy, or I can look it up if I need to. Oh. Maybe I should write this down. Lily, hi! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Oops. 24398. Someone write that down. Someone write that down, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Lily. I love you. I love you. How are you? It's so lovely to see you. Oh, can we give you a shout out? Go follow my queen. She plays Crash Team Racing and she's awesome at it. Sorry, did you say anything about my comments about Haunting Ground? Ads came in. I did. I said I love Haunting Ground. I've been waiting to play that game for like such a long time. This is a very interesting change of pace. I am glad to be free from teleporter hell though. I'm glad to be free from teleport hell. There's a restock planned for the Yume Nikki vinyl. Oh. I love that video game music has been released on vinyl. I love that vinyl's become a thing again. Vinyl is one of the most like satisfying physical media formats. Like, I never bought CDs, really. Let me have a look around the edges of the map first. Bridge. What's this? One, 2267. You're in the Famicom world now. Neat, yeah. This all super cool. I love that. I love the stairs. 72091. Oh, they don't mean anything? Okay, great. Good to know. That leads over there. Great, yeah. Thank you, Lily, you're the MVP. I can barely see anything. No, more mazes. Well, at least this one's not too complicated. This world is very much like, owie, my eyes. We just made it back up to the start again. I really need to get back into Pixel art. The sound loop is kind of annoying. It's a little bit annoying. Yume, Nikki, Famicom, Maze. Okay, great. Wonderful. Amazing. Wonderful. Amazing. Okay. So we start... Okay, got it. I must admit, I do kind of think that a map makes it a little bit easier. Oh, this is different. I mean, obviously it makes it different. It makes it easier. But you know what I mean, hopefully. Oh? Whoa! This world is cool! Did I miss anything? I got some video game vinyls like Silent Hill 2. Oh my gosh. Short Hike, Kingdom Hearts 20th Anniversary Box Set, Clonoa, Oxford Free, FNAF. Awesome! I must admit this game is getting me a bit dizzy. Short Hike hype. I actually need to play Short Hike. It got gifted to me by Lena, and she told me to play it when I was feeling sad, but I've never felt quite... Every single time I felt sad, I've been too sad to play the game, but then I start feeling better. I'm like, well, I'm not sad enough now to play the game. So maybe I should just stream it one day. Welcome to the Monochrome Desert, Lexi. Thank you. It looks lovely here. I do really like this. Please play it. It's really cute. I watched Lena play it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so something that I would love to play. Makes me want to play Booger Man. I completely understand the train of thought that led you to that. Wait. It makes me want to play the music is getting louder up here. Ooh. Some of the non-vinyl video games are Porter Robinson World, The Muppets Christmas, Over the Garden Wall, Owl City, Coco Moon, and my indie vinyl pachinko. Awesome! That's awesome! I still haven't watched Over the Garden Wall because when a watch party was last hosted, I was asleep, so I couldn't watch it. Sadness. I want to touch the red thing. Oh no! Let me in! Let me in! I wish I could stay longer, but I have an exam tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Dottie! Good luck with your exam, lovely. I hope it goes amazing for you. Good luck, you're going to do so well. And I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I played this game demo a while ago. It was totally a Lexi game. When you have a chance, check out Crew Country! Wait, is that that's the survival horror game, right? Oh my gosh, I want to play it so badly. I've never seen a game that looks more like something that I would love. Yes! It looks so good! It looks so good! Oh my gosh, I can't wait. That's a day one. That's day one for me. Where does this go? That is Lexi look, yeah. Dottie, Lexi got the rare TV things 2 times in a row. I'm quite proud of that. This game is so freaking awesome. It is! It really, really is. I'm really happy that I get to play it for the first time on stream. Oh? Wait, where if we follow this? Why do I feel like this? Oh, it's not looping. Cute girl. Oh my gosh. Hi. 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 Hello. Hello. Be friends with me. Play with me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess she doesn't want to play with me. It's Monaco. Cool. I'm playing that on day 1 for sure. It looks so good. I can't wait. I can't wait. What's this over here? What? A person! This game is so unusual. Made by the same people who made snipper clips. That is wild. That is wild. Genuinely like one of the strangest. Snipper clips, I've been meaning to play that game for so long, but I always meant to buy like the physical copy of it because it had a physical copy, and then I never got around to it. I ironically saw a copy of Snipper Clips that looked like someone had cut it up with scissors, which sounds like an elaborate practical joke, but it was not funny to me. Oh? Aye. Hand. Hi, cute girl. Wonder if we'll come across Taku Fusen. I hope so. This reminds me of Guild of Dungeoneering. Oh, I'll just think there's multiple ways of arriving at the same place. That's why you can't reach the red thing. Oh, I see. Interesting. I think my Yume Nikki fangirlism is showing. Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome that you love this game so much. I love it when people are passionate about things. Wait, so is Snipper Clips a Lovecraftian Japanese horror game then? I wish. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. There's a certain effect that you can combine with each other, and some of them interact weirdly with NPCs. Oh. Just so people know, Castlevania Collection is $5, 80% off. Let's go! Lexi, you have to work now. Hope everything has a... Oh, Lily, I hope your day at work is wonderful. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was lovely to see you. Considering I have familiar with character and location names, I'm glad you're so passionate. The art style of this world reminds me... Oh, I see. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry that the game goes black whenever I tab out of it. Oh, that does look fun. What effects was it that you can combine together? Um, whoa! Tracker, thank you so much for the 10 months. 10 months. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're at Block World. Block World. Most effects have an actual available action. Frog just makes you hop. Oh, I see. Block World. Bed? Honk you. Me. There's an online version of Yume Nikki called Yume Nikki Online where you can explore the game with random players. Ooh, interesting. That would be a cool way to show the game, because I'm sure there's like lots of players that would be showing everyone around. Since you asked, you can combine the scarf with the Yuki Ono effect, but I don't think I have either of those. Oops, what's this? Oh. Whoa. Block World. Block World. Wait, what's this? These blocks have a hole in it. Door. Oh. It looped back. Interesting. Interesting. Yume Tuki is one of the fan games selectable from the Yume Nikki online homepage. Oh. I noticed that there was a Yume Nikki fan remake or something, Yume Nikki Dream Diary on Steam. That was kind of interesting. Well, it looped around back to the start. I think I might leave it here for today. Because I had a really lovely time. But going through all of those worlds with like the flashing lights kind of started to give me a bit of a headache. So I don't want to push myself too much. And stress myself out, yeah. But I really enjoyed myself. Hang on, let's make this big for just a moment. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. I had a really lovely time. And I'm really glad that I got to play this game finally. Like, it's been on my to play list for such a long time. Juki, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. All of the new people, it's been so lovely getting to meet you. Safi, thank you. Thank you. Um, I don't count it as canon, honestly. It lost a lot of its charm. Yeah, I've heard that. Um, Not many people like Dream Diary since it took away a lot of what made the RPG version so memorable. I've heard this. I've heard that it's um very unpopular. See up? Spop? Have a good night, Lexi and everyone else. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Did the... What? Did I just... sorry, Leg, I don't understand what you're saying. If you can handle Dream Diary as its own things, then you can find some enjoyment. I'm sure that I'd be able to find some enjoyment out of it. I'm pretty good at, like, keeping my expectations in check and enjoying things that are usually kind of unpopular. Unless it's, like, outright bad. But yeah, I've definitely... It's something I'm kind of proud of. I've usually been able to find some artistry or enjoyment out of things. But yeah, did I just come at the end? Oh yeah, you did. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm starting to get like a headache from the game. But yeah, if you'd like to join the Discord, we've got a Discord. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. I'm going to go find someone to raid. Who should we raid? Good questions. Oh my gosh, Nag. Oh no, Clavio is streaming Ape Escape, literally one of my favorite games of all time. We could also... Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, let's go raid Clavio. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. I know I say this every single time, but I had a really lovely time. Wait, someone with a really cute VTuber model is streaming Parasite Eve. Wait, okay, we're going to go stream. We're going to go raid Ochiko. We're going to go raid them. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. I will see you all maybe on Thursday, but likely it's going to be Saturday. I usually only do 3 streams a week and I've done 2. So I've done 3. Wait, what day is it? What day is it? Wait, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Okay, yeah. I've done 2 streams. I've done my 3 streams. 4 streams? How many streams have I done? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much everyone for coming. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye. I'm getting sleepy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you. Always awkward ending stream, so yeah.